Sensors are the interface through which we interact with devices, and well, how they interact with us. By knowing what each of them do, you can understand how most things in the world work from a pretty basic level, and be able to fix basically anything. I bought some of the most useful ones. Here's what they do. First is the accelerometer. Accelerometers measure change in speed or direction. They're used in phones to detect when you rotate your phone to go from portrait mode to landscape mode, and also used in cars to detect when you are hit or hit something so your airbag can go off. So yeah, if you dropped your phone probably knows it's been dropped. Next up are force sensors. Force sensors, be it load cells or these devices called piezo sensors, measure how hard something is being pressed. This works by changing the resistance of whatever it's hooked up to, or by generating an electrical signal when something is pushed in. Push something harder, and the more it will react. Scales use load cells to measure how much you weigh. Car brakes use them to know how fast to stop your car. And touch-sensitive haptic feedback devices, such as your smartphone or tablets, use them to recognize the location and force of a user's touch. Temperature sensors don't need much introduction. As they get hotter or colder, the resistance changes. And the manufacturers that make the cell knows how much the resistance changes by just 1 degree. Thermostats, refrigerators, incubators, they all need a set temperature. Temperature sensors are the ones for the job. Hall effect sensors are the sensors that I believe are magic. They detect magnetic fields by changing a voltage whenever a magnet comes near. They are the backbone of what makes brushless motors spin by turning on and off the magnets at just the right time, and are actually used to tell whether or not your dryer door is open or closed. Say cheese to light sensors. They react to levels of light. Photoelectric sensors usually consist of 2 parts, emitters and receivers. Emitters will create a beam of light, and receivers will detect that beam of light, either directly or through reflection. Depending on the application, any type of engineer can choose what kind of light they want received. Do they want visible light, or do they want something like infrared that people can't see? Receivers are cool because they can be paired with emitters, or just used standalone to receive the sun's light. Streetlights and solar cells use the receiver without an emitter to capture sunlight, while manufacturing lines use the combination to detect how much of a product might be rolling through their line. And there we have it. 5 of the most critical sensors, roughly 200 seconds, and countless applications. Now go out and make things work. I know you can.